Hi guys, how are you? Thank you so much for joining my live stream today. I just woke up, if you can see, because I had a night shift, and after the night shift, I tried to sleep for some hours, and now I'm awake and fit and looking to have a conversation. So today's guest is Linda. Her name is Linda, and she lives in Germany, like myself. But she's still in South Africa right now. She went to take a vacation, I think, a few months ago, and she hasn't come back. So I want to have a conversation with her. I want to know what is going on in South Africa right now. How was traveling during COVID? What are the challenges right now? And when is she coming back? I want to ask all of those questions. So, guys, I'm so happy you could join me. I'm so happy you could come over. So yeah, so I'm waiting for her to come on and we will continue. But first of all, how are you guys? How is life? How are you treating yourself? I hope well. We're still on a mega lockdown in Germany. They're calling it mega lockdown. I have no idea what is going on. And I will say, like another YouTuber said, I actually don't care anymore. We have been on mega lockdown for so long, and they are having a new name every day. It's either a total lockdown, and now it's a mega lockdown. Whichever lockdown it is, we're on a lockdown, guys. Yeah, so we are on a mega lockdown. We are not allowed to go to another state here in Germany. We are not allowed to go out. Why would anyone go out? Hi, Akot. Sasa, my dear. Ukoje. So you come here and say hi to me. Come, I'll accept you, Nini. I'll accept you to come live with me before Linda comes. Yeah, so we're just here talking about how we are in a lockdown and we are kind of used to it. Hi, Nancy Lubai. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much, girls. Thank you for always keeping me company and supporting me. I really, really appreciate you guys. Yeah, so this time my eye has refused to heal. It's still very red, very painful yet. Still, thank you so much. Thank you. Kayamba. Yeah, but I have some days off. I have a whole week off. So it's going to be all right. Just take it easy. Unfortunately, most of the things I want to work on right now are on a screen. So it doesn't help with my eye healing, but it's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much, Akot. I hope it doesn't bother you guys as viewers. I'm trying to always look like this, or like, I don't know, but I don't want it to bother you guys. I hope you still enjoy the live stream. So I'm waiting for Linda to come over. She is in South Africa, and she lives here in Germany. We came almost the same time, but I met her in Austria when I was an au pair girl, and we were the only Black girls in this whole city or village. It's not a city, it's a village. But it was a lot of fun. I started working as an au pair girl. You guys know au pair is babysitting. I started working as an au pair girl in Germany, and then the second year I went to Austria. And this time in Austria, I went to a very small village, but it was that kind of a village where a lot of rich people in Austria live, and it was a good life there, and we had a lot of fun. But we were only two Black people in the whole of that village, and it had its challenges because you could not do anything in that village without everybody knowing and without your host family being alerted. And that was not good for us, especially because I was 25. I wanted to have my best life and party and but you could not misbehave in Austria. Anyway, I was very happy to have Linda because without her, I don't know if I would have survived the whole year alone. And her host family had her, and then the best friend of the host family also needed an au pair, and they decided they were going to take another black girl so that Linda is not alone. And that's when she took me, because before that she had other au pairs that were not black, but that's when she decided on me because I'd already sent my application letters. And then I came in and I realized why they took me. And then after Linda went, because she had been longer there and her contract only took 1 year. Linda is calling. 1 minute. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Linda. I don't know what's wrong with her internet. Yeah, so sorry guys. So I had to wait. I had to wait. Okay, what am I saying? So in Austria, after Linda went, um, they still needed an au pair, and also so they also decided to take another black girl, and this time they wanted also a Kenyan girl like myself, so that I wouldn't feel alone in the whole of that village. And that's when they brought Caro, and Caro is also on my YouTube channel, where we talk about black and white men relationships in Germany. And yeah, and Caro is the one who came after Linda. So Linda is saying that the link is refusing. I don't know what she means. So how are you guys doing? How is your day? I hope you guys are okay. I'm really okay. I'm very, 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 very happy. I had a lot of good news this week from a beloved person in my family. Really good news, and I embraced the good news like this because we have had so much of bad news this year that whew, even the tiniest good news, you take it with your whole heart and both arms and hug it. And yeah, so I'm having a very good week. It started very well, and I'm very grateful to God. I don't know what to say. Linda, I'm chatting with Linda because something is not working with this link that I sent her. So please bear with me as I wait for her. She's not in, my dear, not yet. Anasema ati browser yake has blocked her mic and her camera. It has imeblock nini camera na mic yake. The link I sent her, it's saying the browser blocked everything, so I don't know what to do. Ako, si unichanue. What do I do? Ako, tukuja tupige story until she comes back. Please come and kaisha me. My boyfriend is also in the house today, so you might hear him tiptoeing. If you can call that tiptoeing. Yeah, so guys, before Linda comes, what have you always wanted to ask me? You can ask me now, I'll answer it as I wait for Linda. Yeah, so that's how we got to know each other. And that is a very long time ago. I think that is definitely 9 years ago. And since then we've been friends. She left me in Austria, and the village or the city was called St. Wolfgang. It's one of the most beautiful places. It is mountainous, it has mountains, it has a sea. Like I said, a lot of rich people live there, so the houses are beautiful. There's a lot of water skiing, a lot of boats, a lot of, it's just a place you can have a lot of fun. It's like those, those places, near a sea or near a lake that just have a lot of fun. That's how St. Wolfgang is. And during summer, a lot of visitors come over from other countries or from other cities in Austria, or people who just have houses there. Yeah, and during winter it is just so cold and gloomy, and nobody's coming to visit that village in winter, because it's not really high for it to have. I see Linda is trying to come in now. There she is. Yeah, so let me now invite Linda. We have a lot to talk about. I hope you guys will be able to hear as well. So let me bring her over. Look
You're
at
always
you.
screaming. Hi.
Look at you. I missed you.
Yeah. I'm by the beach. I'm just saying. Good
Do
vibes.
not do this to me. Please don't do that to me. You cannot start like that. You cannot like. Let me just
Oh my
sip
gosh.
some coffee. Maybe I'll calm down.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Coffee and it's just not the same.
Oh my God, what is that? A Mai Tai
It's a
and
mojito.
a mojito, and then at the beach, just with your cup like this backwards and chilling.
Chill vibes.
How
Nothing
could you
better.
leave me? How could you leave me here,
Aren't you
Linda?
gonna come? Sorry, Soto. You can join us anytime. I always told you you should come. I'm still waiting.
Don't make me start looking for a flight like right now. Hi, Kosagan.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm now even worse. Thought I was better, but I've gotten worse.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm having fun for both of us. I told you, hey.
I miss traveling so much. I could just cry right now.
I'm so sorry. How's Germany?
Germany is all right. We are just chilling, waiting for you to come back.
I'm thinking
Uh,
about it. Maybe end of year, end of 2021.
don't make me come and get you.
I'm still considering it. Oh, I'm sorry. I think the light. I hope the light is good.
The light is good. The light is perfect.
Is
Say hi.
it?
Say hi to everybody there.
My husband is here, but he doesn't want to be seen. He's
That's why I'm
he's
just saying
hiding
say
so
hi.
much.
I thought
Hi.
so. So, Linda, if you don't mind, would you please introduce yourself to our guests? I tried telling them a little bit about Austria, but please introduce yourself.
Oh, like how we met and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Where do I even start? My name's Linda. I am from South Africa. I am in South Africa. Guys, this is too beautiful. I wish you could feel this. Um, I met this crazy girl. It's been what? It's been over 10 years now, right?
Yeah.
So like
Nine,
really, really
10.
long.
Yeah.
2010, yeah, in Austria, we were au pairs, broke, and always having fun though. We had the best time of our lives.
We were broke though, right?
But broke was like the highlight of it all.
How did we manage to go to karaoke and pizzas
But we always had money for the basic stuff.
for
So
fun
yeah,
and money?
we always had fun. We always had so much fun. So yeah, we met in Austria, spent a year together or even less, right? I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I think we spent. I hope you're not seeing anyone behind me because
No,
then
I'm
you know
not
how
seeing
you people.
anyone. I will tell you.
Yeah, so we spent a year or less, almost a year together. But I mean,
Yeah.
we've been friends since, and it's been amazing. And now
Oh
we
my
actually live
God.
close
I
to
miss
each
you
other.
so much.
Yeah,
Hi, Maria. Thank you for
me
joining
too,
us.
man.
So I wanted to ask you directly, just without even wasting any time. You went to South
Yep.
Africa during COVID, right?
Sorry,
You went to South Africa during COVID, right?
I did. I
So
did.
how was it? The whole flight and everything?
To be honest, it was very different. It was very quiet, but I actually enjoyed it. I
Really?
actually enjoyed it because, yeah, I did. I was very scared at first because I was like, COVID, I hadn't been out like around people in a very long time. So it
Mm-hmm.
was my first official going out of the house, being in with people and
Yes.
around people in a very long time. But I remember getting to Stuttgart, to my airport, and it was so empty. And I was like, what? But it kind of gave me some sort of security, to be honest, because
Ah, okay.
the anxiety was less because I had this anxiety that there are so many people covered. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to be not too close to people. So when I
Yes.
got there, it was empty. The restrooms were empty. I
Mm.
honestly felt so much better. And flying home, well, the plane was actually full, but um, like the food, the way they served the food was different. Everything obviously is like in to-go packs.
Yeah.
Um, but in all honesty, every the hostesses were nice. You could actually get everything you want on a plane, on a flight, and it was
Yeah.
really good. And then when we landed, obviously things were a bit different because
Okay.
now you have to produce your negative PCR COVID test. So the queues were quite long when we got to Johannesburg, but I was home, man. I didn't care about anything.
Yeah.
So we got
Yeah.
here, we got to Joburg, and the clearance obviously border control and everything was quite hectic because I think four flights landed the same time as I. So there were so
Oh.
many people when we got there, but it didn't take over an hour. Everything else was normal. Obviously, mask on all the time, sanitize, and try and keep a distance if possible. But I would really say the anxiety was way less than I expected. I'm like the freak. I think you're even better than, I was the person who was like, I'm quarantining for 2 weeks before I go home.
I remember. I remember. I was
So
not even
when I
allowed to
actually
come
got
and
here, huh?
I remember I wasn't even allowed to come and visit before you
You were
went.
not even allowed to come visit me because I was one of those paranoid people. So I was
Yeah.
actually happy when I landed. It was quite an experience.
So,
It was,
and then you get out of the airport and you're on your way home, right? What was
right.
anything different, or was it just the way
Yeah,
it used
okay. Like at the airport, no one is allowed to come in anymore. Like you can't, like the thing, you come out of the terminal, your family and your friends are there. That
Yes.
was no longer the case. Everything was shut. Everyone waits outside. So you literally just go out until
Yeah.
you're out. But besides that, getting our baggage was the same. The
Mm-hmm.
only different thing, honestly, was you get a health questionnaire on the plane, so that
Yes.
when you fill it out and then you hand it in when you land, and that's what we did, and nothing else really.
Okay.
That was all. That was the one highlight was that thing that the family and friends were not allowed in, but
Yeah.
everything else was the same.
Okay. According to your experience right now,
Hmm.
how, what would you say? Which country is doing it better? Which country is containing the whole situation better? Germany or South Africa?
South Africa, to be honest. South Africa
Uh,
is back on 4,000 cases from 16,000 cases in a month.
wow.
So I think, and again, I don't know how, but somehow the world is actually surprised that COVID hasn't hit Africa like that, you
Yes,
know?
I
Because
know.
you would expect Europe to be better and us here suffering, but it's actually the other way around.
Yes,
But in South Africa, there's been really strict measures. I'm by the beach, but we are not allowed to go there, like by the water. It's not allowed, so it's closed. You're only
Okay.
allowed to be around the beach, but the beach is actually closed. You can't go into the water, which
Yes.
limits people meeting and crowding.
Mm-hmm.
In restaurants, I'm in a restaurant right now. It's like 2 meters apart. You keep your mask on except when you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what else? There has been, okay, alcohol is not sold anywhere. This is actually, I don't even
But
want to say
ah,
it's alcohol
I get
free.
you. I get you. I get you. No,
But
don't worry.
you know, yeah, but alcohol is not sold in South Africa, like not in restaurants, not in the supermarkets, not all bottle stores are closed.
Oh
There's
my
no
God. Not
distribution of
even at the
alcohol at all,
supermarket.
which limits, huh?
Not even at the supermarket.
No, nowhere.
No alcohol in the whole of the.
Everything, everything in the country, there's no alcohol. And it's been like this for over, like, I think it started even before Christmas. So it's been like this for quite a while. And I think that actually helped because people don't meet and have parties. So the
Yeah.
numbers went down. It
Aren't you
helped a
guys
lot.
going crazy?
Huh?
Aren't you guys going crazy?
We're actually kind of used to it. There's other ways, but you know, the other ways are always expensive.
I
So,
understand.
yeah.
You know how they used to do in Kenya? They said that they started with something like you are not allowed to drink, sit down and drink unless you're eating. So if you're eating,
Oh, then you can, yeah,
yeah,
they once had something like that.
yeah, but people were ordering like two sausages and seven beers.
Typical
All is
Africans.
better.
I
All
think
Africans
people would
always
do that
better.
here if it were allowed, but yeah, they wanted to do something like that, and people would come and be like, I'm just having breakfast, I want a slice of toast and
Yes.
6 beers. So they stopped it completely.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh my
So
God.
they literally stopped it, they just shut everything down, and I think it has helped. So apparently, they're saying maybe till the 5th of February, but no one knows yet. So,
Okay.
15th of February, mid
Okay.
February. Yeah.
It's the same here. It's the same in Germany. They also said until 15th of
Yeah.
February. Yeah. So
Jeez.
let's wait and see. But I'm not hopeful that it's going to end very soon. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm very optimistic as a person, but I'm not hopeful that they just say, okay, now you can all go out.
Yeah, they can't say that, but I don't know. It's really risky. At the same time, people are depressed and want to go out. I think for you guys, it's worse than us. We have a bit of life, to be honest. There's some sun. When the sun shines, you feel so much better already. You know?
I always say people in Africa do not understand that they have one luxury that they did not pay
The
for.
sun.
The sun. And people take that for granted.
Exactly.
But once you start living in a country where you see the sun 2 or 3 months in a year,
Imagine. It's
nothing.
really bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, besides that, no, but I over Christmas I couldn't see all of my family though. Obviously because of corona COVID regulations.
Oh my God.
We couldn't gather, and it was also from my own side. Some people did it, we chose not to do it. So
Okay.
yeah, we didn't see all of them, but we saw a few of them, and obviously gatherings are not allowed
Yeah.
and all sorts. But life has
I'm
been different, but
I'm
home
so
is
sorry,
home.
especially because I know you and I know how you like to go home and then take the whole
And
family in a van and
you
just
know, and go somewhere.
yeah,
That is not the case this year.
yeah. But it's still much better than being here.
I know, I know.
So, what are the challenges that you're facing right now in South Africa that you didn't have before?
I personally, or the South Africans as a whole,
Hmm?
personally for me, or like for the whole country.
For you, we are always going home every year or at least once a
Right.
year, right?
Yeah.
So, what are the challenges you're facing now that you don't face normally when you go home?
I think the one thing obviously has to be family, because when I come here, I come for my family.
Yes.
So when I when I'm not able to see all of them at once, it's really, really hard.
Yes.
But I've been able to see the most important of them. Not that some are less important, no, but like
I understand.
I've been able to see some of them.
Yes.
And besides that, I think life has been really normal. I don't want to lie. The only thing is some of the challenges are like when you talk of the economical scale of the country, like how restaurants are now have to close, some places have had to close, how some businesses have had to close.
Yes.
I would say that's the sad part when you really see like people being affected by that, and also I've seen people that I know losing some of their relatives to COVID, and I've heard of it as well. So that's when you realize it's really real, and things have been so different. There's been this uneasiness in the air. Like people have been so scared, and you just hear out, who and whose father died, whose mom died, and it's really sad. It's
Yeah.
really, really sad. So I'm just grateful it hasn't been directly with my family,
Yeah.
but it also hurts when you really experience. I know my best friend lost three pastors in a weekend, and it was like, what the hell, it was a lot. So when you really see such things affecting people, that's when you really realize.
Yeah. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry for that.
Thank
Uh,
you. Yeah.
what do you miss about
Part of
Germany?
life.
And you have
Huh?
to say something. What do you miss about Germany right now? Don't say nothing because you're in the sun.
Honestly, I would love to say nothing if I'm really honest.
Linda is in South Africa at the beach drinking tea, and she misses nothing about Germany right now.
Because I really don't. Oh my gosh, where did it go? Hold
Linda,
on, I just lost you.
show Johnny the beach.
She's saying what?
Wait, you.
I'm
I
back, sorry.
show Johnny the beach.
Is
Yeah.
it here? Hold on, Johnny, hold on. Excuse, I'm back, I'm back. It's blending.
Oh, I hate you. I
Johnny,
hate you.
I know you're jealous. I'm having the time of my life.
Oh man, enjoy it. Enjoy
enjoy
it.
it,
You
yeah.
look good.
Thank you. Will do. Huh?
Johnny says you look good. You're having a good
Thank
time.
you.
Yeah.
I am. I am.
Oh, bring some sun with you, please. Oh,
No, but I don't know. Like, honestly, what can I say I miss about Germany? To be honest, I
yeah.
cannot think of anything right now.
Understood.
In all honesty, I
Even
cannot.
food, even food or salami or ice.
No, no. Because I feel like the food here is so much better. The
Uh-huh.
weather is great. My
Yeah.
family is here. My man is next to me. Like, hey, guys,
What
honestly,
else do you want in life, right?
what else do I want to like? No, but I'll probably miss something. I'll let you know, but
You
not
know,
yet.
I'm not holding my breath.
Not yet. I don't.
Okay, so are you coming back?
Yes, definitely. I have to go back to. I miss work. I miss my colleagues. I think I
Oh,
could say that.
it's something you
There is
miss.
something.
Jackpot.
Yeah, I have to go back to work soon, so I have to come back.
You miss your colleagues, yeah. Okay, can you tell us
hmm
why? When?
When I have to
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
officially on the 1st of March,
Okay.
like in
I'm
a
not
month from now.
I'm not going to be mad at you if you postpone to the 1st of April. I can totally understand.
I know,
That's
right?
very bad.
But I have to start working from home soon anyway, so I
Okay.
just have to be officially back on the 1st of March.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what didn't you carry that you wish you had carried to South Africa?
Something that I didn't bring with me.
I know you were on you're going to South Africa. My God, Jesus Christ.
You know me, like I pack like I'm going for 20 years. um, there is actually something I forgot, and I was talking about it the other day, but it's really not even clicking right now in my head. I think. Wait, what did I forget to bring? You're telling me I forgot to bring a drone, a
A
DJI.
drone. Ah, okay. I have a mini drone. I don't even know
That
if it's
I
there.
didn't forget it. I don't have it. It's just telling me
Okay.
things that are not there. But
I'm worried
I
about
they
mine to Kenya.
are you?
Yeah, Johnny gave me for my birthday a mini drone, like the
Wow.
Mavic, but there's a mini Mavic so that it can fit in my bag also.
Have you
And
tried using it already?
I'm the process of trying it out, and I want to take it with me to Kenya in March next
Oh
month. Yay!
wow.
I'm going to Kenya next month, and
Dude,
why
we were
don't
talking about this last year and it sounded like it's so far. I can't believe it's next month already.
yeah? Why don't you come to Kenya instead of coming to Germany?
When are you going exactly?
Mid March until mid April.
Mid March. Nah, that would be if you had come now I would have considered it. But mid March is so far.
Yeah, we'll
Ah
plan. We'll
man.
plan and go to Kenya.
Would
I'm
love
still
that
mad
though.
at you, but I forgave you because you went to South Africa without
Dude,
me.
my friend I told you about my friend who was in Kenya who was at that giraffe thing. That giraffe
Yes,
manor. I wanna
Rahmana.
go
Yeah.
there. Dude,
Okay,
it's so
go.
nice.
But let me tell you, giraffe manor is expensive.
It's 1.8 US dollars a night.
They do not joke. It's
It is.
180,000 Kenya shillings a
It
night
is for
just to
one
have.
person, hey?
Yeah, and you know what is funny? The
Yeah.
giraffe manor on this side is where the hotel is, and on the other side is where tourists can feed the giraffes for a fraction of that money. You'll pay, I think,
For
two euros.
everybody.
2 euros. It's not more than 5 euros, even if they put it, even if
You
the price
lie.
is right. And it's the same farm,
Serious.
but the other side of the farm. But if you stay in the hotel, you're paying 180K Kenyan shillings.
Yeah, I
But
saw it and I was like, but it looks
yeah,
really beautiful.
yeah, I
It's
also
like,
want
it's
to do
worth it.
that. I also want to do that. So when we plan to go to Kenya together, we can share a room and share the cost.
As far as I know, it's 1.8 per person. So we are budgeting 3.6 for one
No,
night.
I thought it was per person sharing. I think it's per person
Is
sharing.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, then.
yeah.
Then
So
it's not bad.
yeah,
We
that's not
should
so
do it.
bad.
We
That
should
is
do
only
it.
your flight to Kenya and back.
It is actually doable. It's worth it. Once in a lifetime.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also that way. I'm like, I cannot go every time I go to Kenya, but at least once in a lifetime you can go to
It's
the
worth it, right? Yeah, I
it's
would
worth
love
it.
that.
Yeah.
But how are you? How's everything? What are you doing in Germany?
I'm I'm just having red eyes in Germany. What else? I'm okay. I'm well.
You look
This
good.
month, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well rested. Let me say because
I
last
can
month
see
I
that.
worked. Yeah, when I work 100%, I only work 15 days a month, right?
Yeah.
So I decided to have a new plan for this year. I'm working 15 days in the beginning, and then the last 15 days I'm off, like most of the time. So I was off for 8 days. I worked yesterday because someone got sick, and now I'm off again for 8 days.
Oh, okay. And you
Right?
can't travel. I feel for you.
I can't
But it's
travel.
gonna be better.
I can't even go to the next town. I can't even go to Stuttgart.
Really? Is it not allowed?
No, they're not allowed to go to the next town or the next state without a letter.
So
I
how
have a
am I gonna come back?
don't come back. I will tell you not.
Are you serious? Oh my
Okay,
god,
so the
that's
15th
scary.
of February, everything might be open,
Mm-hmm.
and we just got letters. Every household got a letter on where to get vaccines and where.
Is it?
Yeah, Johnny saying that they're almost opening everything every 2 weeks.
Oh
And yeah,
wow.
I have a letter because I'm a nurse, but even in the letter it says that I'm only allowed to be outside in the dark or anytime when I'm in Karlsruhe, only in Karlsruhe.
You
So right now
lie.
I'm only going to the supermarket or going to DM and back. That's it.
Okay, let me not even think about it.
Yeah. And it's cold, it's gray, everybody is on edge. You go to the supermarket, people are screaming at each other. You cannot even
Oh,
touch someone in the shoulders like this without them screaming. Everybody's just frustrated.
they
And
are.
it's just too much. So I'm just happy I can come here online and chat with you guys and have a chat with someone in another country.
I
It's making
know. It
me
makes you feel
day
better,
right
right?
now. Huh?
It makes you kind of feel better.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Ah.
okay, how did you come to Germany? Let's go back a little bit. I want people to know how you came to Germany.
Oh my gosh, my story is too
A
long.
long time ago.
A long time ago, and when I really think about it, 2008,
That's
I
a
was
long
in
time
nine.
ago. Yes.
Oh, gee. It was a long time ago. Well, I went as an au pair
Yeah.
with the option to study after the au pair year.
Okay.
And yeah, there was an agent well, actually, my cousin had actually come a few months before me. And that's
Yeah.
how I got the hookup because there was a lady who was German
Mm-hmm.
in my neighborhood, and she was teaching German, and she was offering au pair services. So that's how I actually thought, ah, let me go and test the waters in Europe. And I
Yes.
actually never wanted to go to Europe. It was
Okay.
never in my any of my plans.
Really?
Unlike most people that I know now, I
Okay.
was such a home girl, and I'd never imagined having to live somewhere else. So I actually cried for a whole month after I left. I was crying every day.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so
What's
that's how
going
I
on?
actually.
They made it better, right?
Sorry, they made it better. Ooh.
My old trumpet.
Dude, don't
Okay.
even say.
Is Germany everything you thought it was going to be so far? Now you've been here 11 years.
No, because somehow I went to Germany with a negative attitude. So many people had told me, oh my God, like it was this whole thing. Not so many people from this side go to Germany. So it was
Uh-huh.
never, you hear people go to UK, Australia, and all that, but Germany always had this. Why would you go to Germany? It's like the most racist country you'll ever be. So when I went there, I actually had a very, very negative. What's Vorstellung?
Expectation,
I had a, I had a negative. What you call it? What
perception,
is Vorstellung?
Vorstellung,
Perception of the country.
perception, or
Perception works. Yeah, 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 yeah.
what you're expecting, expectation.
My expectations exactly. So when I got this side, I was actually positively surprised because
Yeah.
in as much as of course I did encounter racism here and there, still do, but it's actually a good country, and I met so many amazing people. I remember in my German class, I met so many friends, and it was so I could say it was not entirely what I expected. Some things were good, some things were bad.
Yeah. Baby mom is saying that we should have said mindset, the
We should
wrong
have what?
mindset. Vorstellung.
Mindset, right,
Yes,
exactly. That's the word.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
better
baby
one.
mom, we met in Austria, where you are. Baby mom lifestyle is in Austria.
History,
Yeah.
nice. Wow. Austria is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I'm talking to the beautiful Linda. We know each other for the last 9 or 10 years. I think 10 years already. For the last 10 years, we met in Austria. We were au pair girls or babysitters there. We were broke, like she said. We were
But we had
earning.
so
How
much
much were
fun.
we earning? 600, 400.
400. I used to earn 100 euros a week. So depending on
Yeah.
how many weeks you are in a month.
Did you get 100 euros every week, or you got at the end
But
of the month?
in Austria, I was earning more than in Germany. When I moved to
Yeah,
Austria, I had a bit. But
yeah,
in Germany, we were earning 260. It was like the standard. It
yes,
was
I
like
remember.
it was
I
like the
also earned
standard.
250 in Germany, and then 400 in Austria, 400 euros in
Yeah,
Austria. The whole of month. I wouldn't even know where to start right now. Oh my god. Um, and
it
then
was ridiculous.
you remember we were clean. I was cleaning at the grandmother's place, the kids'
Oh yeah,
grand.
you had an extra job. I
Did
didn't.
an
Yeah,
extra
I
job.
remember.
Guys,
I
this is
remember.
Europe. This is what Europe is. Let nobody
You
lie to
have to live like
hard
that.
work.
In Europe, I feel like Europe is a country where you have to work and you live to work. So
Yeah,
it's normal also to do things that you normally wouldn't do in Africa. So yeah,
definitely. You have to survive. You have to know how to make your ends meet
exactly.
somehow. And
Yes.
yeah, so okay, something I always wanted to ask you. Have you ever
Hmm.
thought of going back to South Africa?
Have I ever thought of what?
Of moving to South Africa?
So many times I have. It's so weird because I was actually talking about this to my friend the other day
Yes.
because I am actually still kind of considering it.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm in tourism. Tourism in South Africa is like,
It's a
I
lovely
mean,
place.
I mean, this
Ah,
could be my life every day.
yes. Oh my
So
God.
yeah, I there's been times I've considered it, but again, when you look at the economy, South Africa's economy is still really good, but
Yes.
obviously when you compare it to Germany, it's not the same. So there's my challenge honestly is the economy. Everything else, I feel like my life is just, if not better, my life is kind of almost better when I'm this side than when I'm in Germany. So there's been times I've considered that, but obviously long term, I wouldn't know.
Okay, let me just ask, does it, because for me, I'm also totally, definitely, I think about going back to Kenya every day. And
Right,
for me, it's actually more about being near family and having a social life. Something
right,
else than
right.
just working. Is it the same for you?
For me, it is actually the same thing because I feel like I have a social life here
Hmm.
and my family is here, so it's a plus. But again, my family has advised me against that. I say it wouldn't be such a good move because I know even most of my friends who are here, in as much as the life is really great and everything, most people want to leave. Okay,
Hmm. So
most
what would
people
you?
already.
Yeah. So do you know that there are people who do a 6 months, 6 months kind of a lifestyle?
But I feel like, which life are you pursuing more? I feel like just doing this and this, you kind of don't move forward. I don't know, maybe it's me because if you're like here and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this for 6 months, go there, do like, and especially if you want to have a family and children and whatever, you have
Yes,
to have a bit of stability, and that's one of my worries. So I
definitely.
can't do this here and here, like here and there. So
Understand.
yeah, that's the challenge again.
Yeah. So if you were to go back to South Africa, what do you think you would do? In which field would you work?
I'll probably be in hotel management right now.
Okay.
In tourism, definitely, and maybe eventually venture into property.
Ah,
Because
interesting.
property is hot right now.
Nice.
Yep,
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
be.
Property is always a good idea. Everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes.
everywhere, exactly. And right now it's kind of booming in South Africa. Airbnbs are becoming a thing um, almost everywhere. And if you can actually manage property, and property is a lifetime thing. So if
Yeah.
you really, if you can start learning about it, or
Mhm.
even just try and practically do it on the job,
Yes.
um, it would be, it's one of the brighter things of the future. if I must say.
Yes. Okay. What do South Africans do that Germans wouldn't like?
They
A
are very
habit.
noisy. The noise, high voices, loud talking, the noise, parties,
I think
and not
it's the
really
whole of
parties,
Africa.
but there's this vibe that you can park your car, open the boots, turn on your volume, and have a good time. And that's
Yes.
not something you can't do
Whoa.
anywhere in Germany. Like, I don't know how many grandmothers would have called about you
Oh my
and
God.
reported you.
The village police. People. People don't know things about Germany. Let me tell people about Germany, the ones who have not been here. In Germany, you don't even need the police. People are policing each other already. What they do is that if you misbehave or you're loud or something has happened, there's always a grandmother that will open the window and scream at you.
For the village police, that one kills me.
So she'll first of all scream at you, and then if you don't listen to her, then she'll call the police. But let me tell you, she's not going to let it go until something happens. They don't joke
That's
now.
true. That's true. I had
When
a friend of mine,
yes,
but it wasn't noise as such. Her husband bought a new car. She used to do my hair in Germany back in Freiburg. They were from Nigeria. Her husband bought a new car and he had a BMW and he came and he parked it in front of their house. And so while he was unpacking groceries or whatever, an old lady called the police and said she suspects there has been a car that has been stolen by a black guy. And the police came to confront him for his own car just because. Those are some of the things you look at and you're like, no, no. And this is a true story. Like, I know the people of it, and I know the neighborhood I've been there. So these are some of the things you don't miss about Germany. Those are some of the
oh
things
my
you wish could
God.
change. So
Yes,
yeah.
hi guys. Thank you for joining. I'm with the beautiful Linda. She's in South Africa. I hate her right now so much
Oh my
because
gosh.
she's just next to the beach in South Africa having a mojito while I'm here in a very
I
cold
mean,
country in the 29 lockdown. So you say South Africans are loud. I think it's
yeah,
most African people are loud.
Africans. Yeah.
West Africans, Jesus Christ.
Okay, we're not that loud. We are
West
somewhere
Africans are always like, na 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 na.
all the time.
Yeah,
All the
it's too
time,
much
even in the
all the
tram,
time.
like you see the faces, people looking at you like, you know, because they talk
Yeah,
really loud.
yeah,
But I think it's a part of who we are somehow.
yeah. What is that one habit you had that was very hard to change when you came to Germany? You know that African thing in us that you had to change?
I have to think deep about this one.
Okay, let me tell you mine.
Okay,
Of
maybe
course,
that
of
will help.
course, of course, with time, I'm still struggling actually, but with
Yeah.
time, I had to
Oh,
change.
you are. Oh my gosh. Can I say it out loud? You
No,
are
take it
horrible.
back.
You are never on time for anything. But anyways, yeah.
Guys, it is so freaking hard, and especially because I have to be on time for business things and official things. So I refuse to be forced to be on time for casual things. But we're having a drink and you're looking at the watch at I'm 2 minutes late. So
I know,
that was
right?
very hard for me, very, very hard.
Ah,
Something else was being accurate. It's still not my thing. Like that's why I still don't bake. Like people want you to put things
you have
in
to
too
be everything in
fancy.
order. I actually don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. Like accuracy and all that. That's the worst thing really. I have to think. I have to think deep.
Yeah.
I have to think deep. I think it will be just basically giving up some of my. I think when it comes to food, but like really other things, I never had a problem adjusting.
Yeah.
But
Oh
there's
my
just some
god.
things I refuse to eat in Germany, and there's some things I refuse to give up from South Africa. So I think
I
it's
know
kind
you
of
when
like
it comes to food.
Yeah, I'm very particular. So yeah, I think that would be my one thing. But other things I really don't mind.
Yeah. So I know you told me you can only stay for 1 hour, so we still have 10 minutes. Uh,
Yeah, I have to go. My babe is looking so lonely.
okay. So
But
questions,
she's
two
been
questions, and then you
understanding.
can go.
Huh?
2 questions, and then you can go.
Okay.
You learned German very fast. I remember when we were in Austria, you could already speak German, and I was like, "What is this girl? How is she learning German?" I had like only 10 words in my vocabulary, and I was still
No,
struggling. How did
no,
you?
no.
How can you tell people they can learn German faster?
I think for me, but you also had a similar situation. I never spoke any other language. So like when I was with Germans, I would always hear this thing that um, if you want to learn faster, don't speak any other language. Like
Yes.
I used to force myself to watch TV in German. I
Mm-hmm.
used to, but we didn't really have another option. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have family to come home to. And back then, we never used to call home like every other 2 seconds. We
Yes.
used to call home like once in 2 weeks or whatever, or once a week. So
Mm-hmm.
I spoke more German than any other language. So I was forced to learn. And my school was really intense as well. I don't know. Like even before I went to Germany, I had a really intense, um, like I had really intense German classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think because of that, I just changed it in my head that I have to speak it. So I spoke it all the time as much as I could. I would watch cartoons. I remember my house dad would always say to me, if you want to learn fast, listen to the music and watch TV. So I would watch
Yes.
a lot of cartoons, and cartoons is like not so high German. So it's like,
Yeah.
the entry level German. So that's
Yeah.
how I learned most of it from watching cartoons and listening to music. And I remember my host dad would always say to me, you know what, for learn German, you should date a native. I'm like, that one is not going to work for me. But apparently it helps when you date a native, you learn the language faster.
Yeah. No, your
So,
German was always really, really good,
oh,
and
thank you.
it was very inspirational for me because my
Oh,
first family in Germany,
mhm.
they were big girls, so I wasn't like spending the whole day with them. The whole family was
Oh,
busy,
yeah,
so
true.
yeah, so I kind of really didn't learn German as fast as I expected to learn because they live in
Mm-hmm.
a small village somewhere. I saw like two people a week, you know. So
Okay.
yeah, so it was a little bit hard. So when I came to Austria and you are almost the same time as me there and you could speak so
Yeah.
German, that was very inspirational. So let me ask
Oh,
something
wow.
else.
Yes.
What do I do have regrets as far as moving to Germany is concerned and how you handle everything?
And what as far as German is concerned, and what? And
and
leaving
and the,
behind your family.
and the decisions you made in Germany. Do you have any regrets?
Oh, I think I should have saved more a little faster. I shouldn't
Okay.
have always told myself I don't have money because I
Okay.
hadn't. Because you always have this mentality that you don't have money, but the little that you have, I wish
Yeah.
I had saved so much more. In all honesty, that's one of the things. I don't entirely regret it because along the way I kind of caught up, but I
Yeah.
always look back at some of the years and I'm like, I should have been more cautious, I should have been more clever, I should have been more smarter and never thought I don't have enough because in as much as it was not a lot, it was something. And I
Yeah.
think that's one of the things that I really look back on and you're like, I could have done so much more. And I should have actually I was talking to one of my friends who like who are talking about German right now. She's been in Germany for over 11, 12 years and she's doing a C1. Like she's doing like a higher level of German. And I was like in my head I was
Wow.
like, but we already all speak so much, so we already
Yeah.
speak German.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that? But I think it's amazing that she still wants to learn, and I was inspired by that. And I
Yeah.
always told it was a moment where I reflected and like I always tell myself I don't need that, but what if I do? Like it's always okay to learn more. it's always okay. So
Yes, and
I
definitely
think,
we've had a lot of time. If I also
hmm
think about that every day. I also did not advance
yeah,
with my German. The moment I started doing nursing school and I had to do nursing school in German, I thought,
yeah,
okay, now I will learn enough here, which I did. I learned a lot of new words, a lot of vocabularies there and everything. But I wish I had continued still, slowly, just weekend
exactly.
or something. I'll still be very, very far when it comes to
Yeah.
German the level. Okay, I see that
Mm-hmm.
your lady is getting impatient. So one last question. From 0 to 10, how happy are you right now?
11.
Oh my God! 11! You broke the record.
Um,
What do you think are the factors to consider? What are the things that are making you an 11? If I might ask.
Jeez. I think, oh, sorry, he doesn't want to turn the camera.
It's all right.
I think it's because I'm home. Honestly, you know this. I was really homesick for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I was starting to feel things
Really?
that I have never felt. My heart was starting to act out, and I was like, "Vas, what is going on?" So to be home is really a blessing, and I'm extremely happy about that. I married my best friend last month.
Congratulations, by
Um,
the
thank
way. I'm
you,
so
thank
happy for
you.
you guys. It's about
So yeah, I
time.
know, right? So it's been amazing, and life in general, man. I know so many things have been going south. There's COVID, there's everything, but it helps you appreciate a lot of things, and I've been able to do that, to like live in the moment
Yeah.
and actually appreciate each day. So
Okay. So now I'll let you go. So please tell people where they can find you, where they can follow you, what
oh
you're
my,
up.
I this is really funny. I don't even know how my Insta handle is written. I don't even know how I
I
spell it. I
know.
know it's Linda, but there's a dot and an underscore somewhere, but I don't know where the dot is and where the underscore is.
Let me tell you
I
right.
always, and I'm no longer on Facebook, so I have Insta only.
So let me show you guys. It
I know
is
it's LIND, right?
yeah.
And dot A underscore. Yeah. Dot A underscore.
LIND.A_. Yeah, that is Linda,
Yeah.
guys. If you're on Instagram, which I think all of you are, please follow her. Check out what she's up to in South Africa. Let us go and spy on what she's doing.
I know I haven't posted in like 6 months, but yeah, I'll be posting. The moment I start posting, it will be a lot.
Oh my
I've
God,
been
I
too
can't
happy to
imagine.
post.
I don't know if I'll be able to handle all that.
I'm
Linda,
coming for you all.
yeah, I'll do the same in March. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Linda, for accepting my
Most
invitation.
welcome.
Well, should be
Thank
with your
you
babe
for
having
having
lunch.
me.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I miss you. I want you to come back, but take your time.
I'll be back soon. I'll be
And
back
come back
soon.
safe. Come back healthy.
I
Yeah.
will be. You stay safe, be healthy. God keep you. God bless you. And guys, thank you for watching. Thank you
Thank
for
you so much,
having me.
Linda. Give your man a
And
high five, yeah?
I will. I will.
All right.
See
Yes.
you
Have a
soon.
good
Bye.
time.
Are you
Bye.
gonna lock me out or
I
I
will
have
log
no
you up.
idea?
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
do that.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. So, guys, that was Linda. She is in South Africa and she just made me feel like a one when it comes to the happiness scale. Because I miss the beach so much. I miss the sun so much. I wish I could just take the laptop and show you outside the window how it looks. It is gray, gloomy, cold, raining, all of the above. But we are healthy, so we're not complaining. We have food on our table. We have a beautiful mug from Bucket List. If you want one of these mugs, please go to teespring.com and search for the name Bucket List Sets, and you'll get all my merchandise there. And it is written, I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my bucket list. That is the first design I have on t-shirts, on hoodies, on mugs, on towels, on pillows, a lot of good stuff there. So, guys, allow me to say thank you so much for joining my live stream today. I have guests every day this week, every other day this week, the same time. So it will either be 3 p.m. German time or 4 p.m. German time, which is in Kenya is 2 hours after, plus 2 hours. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for being here, for supporting me through this journey, for watching my videos. I see you all. I see your comments and your likes. I really appreciate you. And let me say, I hope to see you on tomorrow's live, which is going to be the same time, but with someone totally different. If you want to know who that is, I'm going to post it on my Instagram, which is Bucketly Says. So thank you so much, guys, for being here and for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Akot. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, baby mom. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Selena. Pamely Vlogs. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Akot TV. Thank you, Nancy Luvai. Look, you guys are just the best. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Bye. Bye.